Stephanie?
Hello?
Brooke?
Yes?
It's Eric. Any further word on your mother?
No, Mr. Forrester, not yet. And more, it looks like they won't be admitting her until tomorrow.
How's she doing?
All things considered, I think she's doing quite fine. She's being very brave.
I'm not surprised. I'll be in touch with you later tonight or tomorrow morning. But you'll let me know if there's any change.
Of course I will. Thank you so much for calling.
Good night.
I didn't know you were going out.
The advertising board is doing their media awards. Forrester's been nominated for several. I'd originally told them that I wouldn't be able to attend, assuming that we'd be celebrating Ridge's birthday, but when Brooke made plans with Thorne and Caroline...
Well, we were included in that. It's all water under the bridge anyway. Brooke canceled the party.
She did.
Obviously, you haven't heard. Mrs. Logan is going in for surgery. The biopsy came back positive, and they've scheduled a mastectomy for tomorrow or the day after. But it's really Brooke that amazes me.
Brooke?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have thought that anything would keep her from being with Ridge on his birthday. You know, orchestrating his birthday celebration.
Now, Stephanie, her mother is going into the hospital.
Yes, I realize that. And I'm delighted to see that she has some integrity and a good set of priorities.
She cares very deeply for her mother. They all do. The Logans are a very close-knit family, Stephanie.
Well, if I have misjudged Brooke in some way, I'm certainly sorry for that, believe me. But this is a very tragic situation. Mrs. Logan deserves all of the love and support that she can get. You know, I suppose this sounds a little strange, but I wish there was something that we could do to help her.
Well, I better get going. I'll try not to be too late.
All right.
You know, I've had this Bible since I was a little girl. I think they gave them to us in Sunday school when I was 12.
Liz Henderson?
Yeah, it's funny. It's called Liz all my life. Till I met Eric in college. He started calling me Beth. I never wanted to be called anything else ever since then. So, I've been either Beth Henderson or Beth Logan ever since.
Well, it suits you.
Do you know I've taken this Bible with me every time I've gone to the hospital? First time was when you were born. And then with Brooke and Donna and Katie. Those were such happy times. Such miracles.
Mom, is there anything I can do?
Yes, Stormy, there is. Come here, sit down with me for a minute. I want to talk to you about your sisters. Now, you know that whenever you undergo surgery, there's always a risk. There's always a possibility.
I'm doing okay. Don't even think about it.
If I'm a responsible parent, Storm, I have to think about it. I have to make plans. If anything should happen, if I don't come back, I want you to watch after your sisters. Continue as you have, being more a father than a brother. More than anything, I want this family to stay together.
Of course, we'll stay together. And we'll stay together with you, Mom. You gotta come back. This place would be empty without you.
Do my best. I can count on you?
Of course you can. On me, on Grandma, on all of us. You don't have to worry.
I won't now.
Mom, that was the hospital. They're ready for you tonight. Surgery will be the first thing in the morning.
Don't, Kristen. Don't let it happen.
Don't let what happen?
Don't fall in love with me.
Another thing I learned about you.
What's that?
You're a terrific dancer. Is there no end to your talents?
A leading question. Are you ready to order?
Hold it. This is my evening. We're celebrating, and we'd like to take things real slow. How about some champagne?
Champagne?
Why not? A bottle of your best, please.
Coming right up.
Thank you.
What's this about it being your evening?
Aren't I allowed to take you out for a celebration? After all, it is your sketch Dad's so excited about.
There was one of yours you liked as well.
So we're both celebrating. But I have a feeling it's yours that's really gonna take off. Isn't that the plan?
It is if we can get your father to go into production with it.
Eric Forster knows design. I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time.
I hope you're right.
I know I'm right. So, just what did you mean out there on the dance floor? Don't fall in love with me? Don't you think you're being a little presumptuous?
Maybe I am. But I don't think so.
Come on. Just what did you mean?
So you have everything?
I finished packing.
I'll drive you.
We all will.
No, there's no need for all of us to come. If Storm will drive and Brooke can come and help me get settled, and then I... Oh, you can both come to see me tomorrow, after it's all over. I need these chubby faces to help me get well.
You're gonna be just fine, Mom. I know you are.
Of course I will.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey. I love all of you. I know this is a little frightening, but I promise you that I will come through it. Dr. Bailey's a wonderful doctor. I trust him completely. I may have to make a few adjustments, but everything's gonna be back to normal before you know it. Best thing you can do for me right now is please not to worry.
Well, I guess we better get going.
Could we call you tonight?
Why don't I call you as soon as I get settled?
Mom?
Yes, I'm calling to inquire about Mrs. Logan. Her room number, please. Oh, I see. Well, is she checking in soon? Thank you.
There's a buzzer right over there. Just ring if you need anything.
How do you feel?
Fine, really. I'd feel a lot better if the two of you would go on home. Katie and Donna may need some reassuring.
Why don't I go get the car?
I'll meet you out front.
Okay. Take care, pretty lady.
I will.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Mom, how do you really feel?
Truth? A little frightened.
Everything's gonna go just fine.
I know. I just can't help wondering what I'll be left with when this is all over.
No one can tell anyone who they should or shouldn't fall in love with.
That's true.
Then just what did you mean when we were out there dancing?
I meant, things don't always turn out the way they should, or the way we think they will.
You really are the Mr. Man tonight.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be. Kristen, the last thing I ever want to do is to hurt you.
Why should I be hurt? Clarke, what's going on?
Nothing. I just don't want you to get in too deep, that's all.
Who do you think I am? Is there someone else? That's what this is all about, isn't it? You're involved with someone else.
I don't think involved is the right word.
But there is someone?
Yes.
Someone who you care about?
Someone I care about.
Who cares about you?
That I'm not sure of yet.
But you're hoping?
Yes. I'm hoping.
So all this time, you've really just been using me.
No, Kristen. Don't even think that. You're very special to me.
All this time you spent setting me up, trying to make love to me. You were really just trying to have sex with me. The only reason you were seeing me was to get to my father.
That is not true.
Clarke, would you mind if I said I wasn't hungry and I wanted to leave now?
Kristen.
I mean, what is it with me? You can tell me. Do I look like some easy mark?
Kristen, don't do that to yourself. It isn't you.
No. It sure looks like that from here. Kristen Forrester. Setting herself up to be dumped again. Goodbye, Clarke.
You're worried about after the surgery, huh?
Well, besides the fear of cancer, I have a very real fear of what it will be like to feel maimed, to be missing a very personal part of me.
Are you thinking about Mr. Forrester?
Of course, Eric is a part of it. I don't know what would have happened with our relationship. I just know that now I am not going to have any kind of relationship with him on an intimate level. Not after this.
Mom, lots of women...
Brooke, I'm not talking about lots of women. I'm talking about me.
Have you asked Dr. Bainley about reconstructive surgery?
He mentioned it. I have questions.
I think you ought to talk to him about it. You know, there's no reason you should have to give up your femininity because of the surgery.
There's every reason.
Not with what they know now. They can do all sorts of things with plastic surgery and implants. Mom, I promise you, there is a way. You can still feel attractive to the man you love.
Hello. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Mrs. Forrester.
Hello, Brooke. Mrs. Logan. Am I interrupting?
No, I'm just surprised.
I heard that you were going to have surgery. And I just wanted to come over and see if there might not be something that I could do.
Thank you.
Am I here at a bad time?
No, please, sit down.
Brooke, I'm very sorry that you didn't get to spend Rich's birthday with him. I know that you'd made a lot of plans.
Yes, I'm very sorry, too. But there's no place I would rather be.
Of course. You're very fortunate, Mrs. Logan. You have a very loving and loyal family.
Yes, I've been very blessed.
I can see that. I suppose you're sort of surprised to see me here.
Well, it was very kind of you to come.
I'll tell you why I did come. My mother had the same sort of surgery a number of years ago. And I just thought that it might help to know that someone who'd gone through a mastectomy came through it beautifully. Of course, as I said, it was a long time ago, and that's before the doctors were doing anything really with, with plastic surgery.
Yes, I was just telling Mom about all the new ways they do reconstructive surgery today.
Exactly. My mother didn't have that opportunity. But she did, after the surgery, lead a very full and normal life. I realize this is a very difficult time for you. I don't suppose there's a woman in the world that hasn't given it a thought as to what it would be like to face what you're about to face.
Losing a breast.
It's a very private fear. But I suppose in a way it's a very universal fear, too. I wish there was something I could do or say that would make it easier for you.
Thank you.
I don't have a lot of women friends, Mrs. Logan. I suppose I've spent most of my adult life relating to men. My son, Ridge, my husband. But I'll tell you something. I'd like to be your friend. I'd like to help you in some way if I can.
Mrs. Forrester, I really don't know quite what to say.
Well, why don't we start by you calling me Stephanie? You've been on my mind so much lately. I'm sure it's because Ridge told me about the surgery, but you know, I suppose a lot of it has brought back a lot of memories of what my mother went through. And so I feel very close to you. I feel very drawn to you. Brooke, would you be kind enough to sort of keep me posted as things go along? And maybe after the surgery, when you're up and about, why I could come and see you again. Look, most people overstay their visits. I'm going to leave you so you can be with your family. But I'll call. And if there's anything that I can do, please don't hesitate, Brooke. You call me.
Thank you, Mrs. Forrester.
Take care, Mrs. Logan. I didn't tell my husband I was going to come and see you this evening. But I know that if Eric knew that I was here, he would want me to give you his very best. Good luck in the morning. I keep you in my prayers. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Brooke.
Good night, Mrs. Forrester. I can't believe it.
Stephanie Forrester wants to be my friend.